Hi my friends, CA here.
With MTK.
On Fridays we talk about family activities, family games to play. And this week we're talking about
Harry Potter Magical Beasts board game.
So it's 2 to 4 players, so there's 2 of us. We already had the board set up. Your class, color, location, and size cards for your beasts all lined up.
You're trying to get all 4 items for at least one of the creatures.
Going through the game, you get a chance to collect these cards. When you get one of these rows kind of filled, you'll have been the first person to have captured a magical beast. You can choose to play as Ginny Weasley, Harry Potter, Hermione Granger, or Ron Weasley. We also have this nice magical die. During the game, you will be playing within Hogwarts, which is this side of the board.
Or the grounds, which is the other side.
Yes, this is the grounds.
Hogwarts grounds.
It's grounds. To start the game, we're gonna put our character on any of these P. You see these P symbols on the board. To decide who goes first, we're going to roll to see who gets the highest number. With all the grids on the board, it's similar to Clue. Depending on the spaces, you have to move, not on angles, but on up or down or left or right in the squares based on what you've rolled. And you're trying to get to these spaces on the board that have size and color are the spaces that appear on the interior, and then class and location are the spaces that appear on the exterior. So MTK rolled a magical P.
I moved to any P space on the board.
Any of the little Potter P spaces.
Move everyone that is not on one of the P spaces.
Off the board.
Off the board. Flip the board.
Because you'll notice when the board flips, these cutouts that appear.
It allows pieces to transition between the 2 sides.
Yeah, so the cutouts line up to the P shapes on the board.
And then, since they're not on a P, I get to choose one card from them without looking. I wonder what I will take.
Now that MTK has 2 size cards, he can determine which card is the top card, because if I happen to get a P, I can only choose from the top. So you want to make sure cards that you're collecting aren't at the top, because you run the risk of your opponent taking that card. You also put me on a space.
Yes.
And like Clue, you'll see there are barriers, certainly to the interior walls. You can't go through walls, you have to go where the doors are. Ha. So in this case, even though MTK got the P and got to move, because I was sitting, I didn't get a chance to move off my letter P. When you flip the board, I don't get crushed, so that means MTK doesn't get to choose from my hand. So it's a little bit of a saving grace for me. Good point. To collect a card, you can't go to the one that you've just been to. You have to go to a new one. Woo! All right. So I think I've caught the first beast, and I think it is the basilisk, even though I wasn't sure about last time. So if I look at my card, it says I need a level 5, classification. The color is green, the location is Europe, and the size is giant. All right. If you're looking for a board game that clearly, your kids are fans of Harry Potter, if you're looking again for a family game that's not going to take a lot of time, like it's a pretty straightforward setup, it's a board and 4 piles of cards, and the game itself is just taking turns back and forth rolling the die. So the gameplay moves pretty quickly, obviously as quick as you let it, because ultimately you're trying to be the first person to collect 4 cards required for 1 beast.
Yeah, it's a quick game to learn, quick to play as well if you're kind of strapped for time.
The switchboard is kind of fun. I haven't seen that before. Half your cards you collect within Hogwarts, the other half you collect in the outside of Hogwarts, in the grounds.
You can find us here on Fridays talking about games and kind of geek-related activities. If you like this content, make sure to tell us that by leaving a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to be notified when more videos like this are uploaded to our channel. And until next time.
Until next time.
And until next time.
To be out.